Welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Ball XenoVerse.
XenoVerse.
I'm gonna call it what I darn well please.
I will argue with this over throughout the entire video, the entire series, and make it a running gag. Also, you should eat one of those fruits. They're totally not Kais waiting to be born in this world and won't give you a power boost like World of Might, Tree of Might.
Couple things that I want to make clear from last time. A couple things I didn't really explain.
You're about to punch that planet.
Yes.
Punch. Punch.
But a couple things I didn't explain very well, if at all, last time, that I would like to explain this time is, for one, the difference between supers and ultimates. Because I kind of mentioned supers and ultimates and how to do them, but the idea, and you can't actually see anything here, so that's glorious. Can I get any menu up where you can see my crap?
What?
Not really.
What are you talking about?
Just so you can see, like, how many health bars or key bars or anything that I have.
Oh no, you can only do that on, like, the field.
Yeah. The difference between supers and ultimates is you can equip 4 supers, and using a super takes 1 bar of your key. Using an ultimate is far more powerful, but you can only equip 2, and each one takes 3 bars of key.
They usually tell you in the skill list how much key they take. Like, go to your skill set.
Yeah, because you can see the 4 super attacks I have here, as well as the 2 ultimate attacks that I have equipped.
Like,
and
yeah, it tells you right there.
Key use is 100, which is 1 bar.
Yeah.
Whereas you go down to the ultimates, and it is 300, which is 3 bars.
Also, the evasive skills are always like 300 stamina, so it's like 3 bars of stamina.
Yeah. The other thing that I used but didn't really explain much is the only thing that it affects when you choose the long-range type character as your starting type, the only thing that affects is your starting skill set. And what that gives you is consecutive energy blast, energy shot, and the most useful ability in the game, as far as I'm concerned, energy charge.
I seriously don't know why they didn't do it. They have an extra... If you actually look at the ultimate menu when you bring it up, they have an extra slot.
Yeah.
It's like they could have put it there, or let you put it there.
But yeah, energy charge, all energy charges it costs nothing, but you hold it down and you build your key back up. Super useful. There's also another one you can get that charges up your stamina later on, and I use the crap out of that one too.
I think it's at the skill shop. I think you can buy it now, but I don't know.
I probably don't have enough money.
Probably.
But, last time we also leveled up, so you saw me go in here and change skill sets, so this is where you do this. I don't currently have any other abilities, so I can't really equip much else.
You are a loser.
Also just started. Change equipment, I don't really have anything else. Oh man.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I think these comes as part of the...
Yeah, because at this point the Resurrection F DLC has come out, so they're giving you all the other stuff.
Got a turtle hermit mask.
Yeah, well, it's the sunglasses and the
beard. Okay, so can't do anything there. However, I did level up a couple times,
Oh
so
no,
I have attributes.
it's not just the sunglasses and the beard. They give you the turtle shell in the back too.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I also leveled up, which means I can put stats into things. A number of these stats kind of make sense as to what they are. Maximum health, maximum ki, maximum stamina. Basic attacks, I think this works for your ki basic attack too.
Like the pachu.
Yeah. I think this boosts that and your punches.
I hardly use that, so...
And then it says supers, but I'm pretty sure it boosts ultimates too, so this is...
I really hope so.
Yeah, otherwise I'm going to be putting a lot of points into Ki Blast supers without much return.
Yeah, considering you can, like, throw a green orb at people and end planets.
So
well,
the,
your other character could, but this is a new life.
Yeah, the Strike supers are physical, the Ki Blast supers are, well, Ki. I'm going to be putting a lot of points into Ki Blast supers.
Yeah, pretty much.
You can tell what one is by actually looking at the skill here. The little energy-looking thing coming off of this one, the blue thing, means it's a key ability.
If it looks like a white little explosion going like a ring of explosions, that's physical. I don't think you have any physical skills.
That symbol is for physicals. So There you go. That's it.
And there's a bunch of other stuff. There's transformations, other stats, and then poses.
Yeah, we'll get to that when we get to it, though.
We'll get to them when we get to them. But right now, we gotta go talk to somebody.
Hey, Trunks!
That's a girl's name. I actually had a dream the other night where I think I met, like, Team 4-Star, and I kept making that Trunks, it's a girl's name joke to them. And I, like, did it twice, and I felt bad about it or something.
Okay, so this is where he's first telling us about the parallel quests. So, hey, go do the parallel quest thing. And we get a scouter! I keep reaching for that mouse, and he keeps talking. Can I move?
Yes. I think he mentioned something about Bulma made these sets of scouters.
Yeah, based off of Frieza's.
Yeah.
The ones Frieza used. Okay, so now that I have that, I can actually go down to Accessory, and I can equip a Scouter. Look at that Scouter I got.
That's a Scouter, alright. It's an old one. It's gonna explode already.
Look at that Scouter.
God damn, you are bright. And not in the intelligent way. I mean, you just got, like, skin so white supremacists look at you and go, like, tone it down. What's the Norse god that protects the Rainbow Bridge?
I do not remember.
Yeah, he's usually considered like the whitest god, which I'm assuming means he's the brightest one. He's telling you to tone it down. He guards the Rainbow Bridge, and he thinks you're a little flamboyant about the whole thing.
Okay, so after you talk to Trunks, you get to go over here to the parallel quests. You see there's offline parallel quests, so this is obviously where you go if you're offline. And then over here is the online parallel quest, where you go if you were online.
Which, if we learn something, you don't actually get until after you finish the Saiyan saga, so...
So we've still got a little ways to go before we do much of that.
Wasted everyone's time that day, except for mine, because my time is wastable. Because I'm actually immortal. Turns out I'm the Supreme Kai of Time.
Oh.
Reincarnated.
Well.
85. Psh.
Down I go.
These runaway fragments. I like how they said that, and I just read it for the second time, and I thought, so technically we are playing Fragment Fridays.
Yeah, don't think too much.
And defeat enemies to calm the...
So the idea of it...
If you're wondering how he eats and breathes.
And other science facts. Repeat to yourself, it's just a show.
I should probably just relax.
There we go, I couldn't remember that last bit.
I think it's usually you should really just relax, but I was just doing that because
the only one we have
I don't
available...
want to get this video muted all of a sudden.
The only one we have available is the Parallel Quest tutorial, so they're going to run us through this crap.
Or as I like to call it, Pichu.
As he explained, though, the Parallel Quests are really just... When someone time travels, it'll create various splits and branches in the flow of time. What we do when we go back to the time nest and do the proper missions...
Hold up a second, I want to wing Hitler.
But what we do when we go back to the time nest and actually do the proper missions is we sever off these branches, creating one solid flow of time again.
Yeah.
However, because we're severing them off, there's all these little bits and pieces of rogue time floating around. The parallel quests resolve those and get rid of them.
Do you ever really think about what those...
Look at me run!
What those things are floating in?
I love when I fly, because I like to do this twirl, like...
Yeah, I don't do that as an Namekian. I think we're too serious about it.
Like, I'm just playing. I guess that makes sense, really, being a boo. Okay, we gotta go talk to Trunks, so walk up to him, hit you.
You are made of fun. You know,
Okay,
I don't
so
mind.
he talks about using these.
I don't mind the portals. I actually like them as a way to get through things.
Actually, you know what? Before I do that,
Oh yeah.
get him a key,
Before every portal, best to charge up.
because you don't know what's on the other side.
KO'd.
Okay, so you have to lock onto these before you can use them, but then you just hit the button and you go through.
Whee!
Sup! Brawly shows up.
Oh. Why, Broly? Why?
Okay, so neat thing you can do out on the field is use the scouter to look around.
I like how it's an actual scouter. They even have a little thing at the edge here that's supposed to be the metal part. That's actually kind of cool.
So you can target people like Trunks. Well, I can't target him because
Well, you
he's
can
an
see
NPC.
his levels, too.
But I can see, hey, Trunks is level 3. I'm sure he's suppressing his power. And then it also shows you where these little things are.
How powerful would Trunks be at the end? Because he was able to off Imperfect Cell. Technically, he was more powerful than Semi-Perfect Cell.
There's one over here.
I always felt bad for Trunks' parallel time. 'Cause it was just, it's so kind of like, there's a cheery end because everybody gets something in the end.
But everybody still kind of died.
Yeah, but all the other Z characters that you grew up with are dead. So, especially when you've, like, watched the series since Dragon Ball.
Okay, so they make you collect 3 of these things. And then they open up the portal.
But then again, it's also nice to know what the actual consequences for death in the series are.
That's not where I'm going. If you ever see an arrow pointing towards a portal, because you can see the portal there, it says Wasteland. If you ever see an arrow pointing towards it, that means that's where you're supposed to go. Nothing over that one, so we're not supposed to go that way.
Oh, so you can see Trunks has moved over there. Let's go talk to him.
Hi, Trunks.
How have you not hanged yourself yet?
Hey!
Did Yamcha go that way? Is it Eric Vale who does Yamcha's... not Yamcha's... Trunks' voice?
I have no idea.
I think it's Eric Vale.
Trunks beat us out here somehow.
He... instant transmission.
He learned that?
Yes.
I guess if
Just
he's
by
doing all
watching
this time travel stuff, he could go wherever he wants to learn all things.
Yeah, that was like it was like before he went to the portal, Trunks actually just got into his time machine and showed up here. That was like past future Trunks we met.
Okay, so whenever an enemy shows up, you see the big, like, new enemy. You can also get people to help you out, so that's cool. It's just a Cyberman, though. Of course, each one of these is apparently as strong as a Raditz, so...
Yes. At least one rat.
You know, that attack is a lot better than I thought it was, if only because it homes in.
Were they? I thought they were 1,000. Raditz kind of hovers between like 1,000 and 1,200.
So that's a super that I was using, though. Because it only takes 1 bar stamina. Where are they? Oh, there.
Key.
Key. That's right. Despite that I normally play ranged, early on... Nice job not hitting any of them there for a minute. And that's the only ultimate I have, which is kind of crap. You also get key just by punching them, or hitting them, or getting hit, actually. Jerk. I'm just gonna step to the side a little bit here.
Some of them even veered completely off course.
Jeez, that like didn't hit you right. That is not good for close range, as it turns out.
I like the myriad of combos in here too.
Miss. I hate that super. I need a new super quick. Hit you that time.
Ran straight into it too.
Finish.
Uh-oh.
Warning. Now this is saying that...
Electric Bass Man.
Now, this is telling you that in Parallel Quest, there's always a primary goal, and when you complete that, you'll get the finish thing. However, if you
Meet certain conditions.
meet certain other conditions, you can extend the Parallel Quest and potentially get an ultimate finish. So if you see something appear after the finish, you're going into overtime.
You done fucked up. Oh no, it's Raditz. He's
Oh, no.
just as strong as Cybermen. But yet
what
twice as
forsaken
intelligent.
planet are you from? And
Thankfully,
why
all these guys have
are
their
you
AI on
racist
like the lowest level, so they just don't really care if I do this
So
here
what
and then.
forsaken planet are you from?
You don't want to know. I hate this ultimate so much.
power? Don't get yourself too excited landing a blow
I think it's
on
Eric
me.
Vale who does Trunks. You know he does the Dave and Buster commercials? It's hilarious. I heard it for the first time and I thought, why is Trunks telling me to go to Dave and Buster's? And why do I want to go now?
Got to
Oh, well,
be
what's
a
Trunks
joke.
telling you?
Yeah.
Being pressured.
He is from the,
I hit him with it.
he is from the future, and apparently being from the future means that any past stuff is automatically the greatest one ever.
Sup?
How do you like that? That's 2 references for the price of 1.
You know, I really want to finish you off with an ultimate. You're just gonna float back there and...
This is the best sandwich in the world. And since he's from the future, it
Yeah,
automatically means...
clearly we'll never make any sandwich better than this one.
I actually looked that up. It's a Vietnamese sandwich, and it actually looks really awesome.
I'm pretty sure you Z-rank it as long as you get the ultimate finish.
You always get the ultimate finish in this one.
I mean, I know you do in this one.
You
but
can get like a Z rank really helps to get the I think a Z rank
like,
you
I don't
only get
think
with
you
ultimate
can,
finish.
Yeah, I don't think you can Z-rank if you
it's
don't
like-
ultimate finish.
You can get like an S and an A, but Z has
level
to
up.
be ultimate.
Now, the items I picked up earlier, which I didn't really comment on at the time, the things that were just, like, strewn about on the ground, those actually come back to you at the end of the mission as just little, like, shards and items that you can use to craft together items and things like healing items.
Hey, welcome back. Go to Dave and Buster's. You seriously have one here? I'm tempted now.
And now we can do parallel quests proper! You can revive people if they die!
You can be party
Yes.
with teammates.
Yeah, only not yet, because we can only do it offline.
Well, you can do it offline. You can get AI allies.
Yeah,
to help
that is true. So let's go ahead and tackle another one. I don't see Raditz around. Yeah, that'll be for next time. Hold up, I leveled up.
you. 4 key supers.
Darn straight.
You will be the end of us all, I swear to God. I mean, Beerus.
Okay, so when the menu here, I just kind of breezed through this first part, but new PQs are obviously new parallel quests. Those are for all of the DLC stuff. So
You
that's where you
should
get,
totally
like,
take that on as level 4.
so that's where you get the GT stuff, and that's where you get the Resurrection of F stuff, I think.
Yeah.
So that's all in here, and it's all terrifying because it's all like 7 stars, and I'm fighting like Super Saiyan God Goku and Super Saiyan God Vegeta, and yeah, I'm not messing with any of that. All we have unlocked normally is the 1-star stuff. You can also hit all, which just shows everything. And currently, all we have are these 2.
Well, let's go beat up Krillin.
Oh, I
Tien, and Yamcha.
wanted to show, but all of these parallel quests have like a piece of story with them a little.
Oh.
Who should I bring? Let's bring Goku. I want that Goku or that Goku? I'll bring that Goku.
They both have the same stats, so...
Oh, I can also bring these guys.
Go over. I think go over more.
Yeah!
Keep going.
Yeah! Let's do this crap! DLC characters again. So, yeah, I'll not.
Also,
I'll grab Raditz.
Also, completely ignore the totally not bad guys that we haven't even shown in the story proper yet.
Going in with Raditz and Goku.
Oh yeah, brother smashing time.
So this is taking place in the World Tournament. You gotta fight Tien, Yamcha, and Krillin all at once. I'm gonna get punched before I get to charge up at all.
I
Hey,
think
thanks.
it's the actual, supposed to be like the actual World Tournament at the very end of Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
Punch you out of your special.
you sack of crap.
A lot better than I thought.
You've killed part of that audience now.
Farewell.
It's like somebody else is going
Hey.
to hell now.
You jerk, get back here.
Oh, dude, grab
Son
him.
of a gun, he just moved so little off to the side.
You should do your toss.
I don't know how. I did it.
Boom! Gum bitch slap. Up, you touched outside of the ring. That's a ring out.
I don't think they care anymore.
Fine, whatever.
Okay, Tien's down, who's next?
Be sure you
Krillin!
This isn't going to end well.
I clearly need more points in Ki Blast Supers. That doesn't do much damage at all.
You have 6 and you just started.
damn it.
I don't have enough.
Surprising how Yamcha's the last one to go out.
Getting really tired of them not hitting you.
Second to last one, not the first.
Not going down.
Get you out here.
I'm used to this.
You can say that all day, Krillin. You're still going down.
Yeah, it's kind of like 3 minutes to run. Stand up.
Finish!
Didn't get the ult.
Clear! Crap.
The bee.
I cleared it in
Hey, you got
minute 20.
the,
Yeah, I got
the
the
sunglasses. Oh, and you got Chi-Chi's costume. Hands.
Okay, so this one time, I'm going to go ahead and leave that in. But for future reference... Hey,
Reddit
Raditz!
showed up.
For future reference, what I'm going to be doing, and what we're going to be doing with the parallel quests, is whenever one gets unlocked, we're only going to show you a completion of the ultimate finish.
Oh.
So we didn't show it... I showed you the fight there, but normally I'm
So
going
it's
to...
all the way to completion?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's just going to be our one-shot, scrap all the other recordings.
One shot to Lily.
So, I'm going to go back in, and I'm going to try to get that ultimate finish.
Maybe get that level up to get more stuff into stuff.
Oh, also when we beat it... Oh, crap. Okay, Yamcha.
He also gave me a halo, a pair of wings, a pair of blue tie wings.
Finish! Warning!
Ultimate
Uh-oh.
finish.
Piccolo's showing up.
Not bad.
Oh god, it's Piccolo Jr. It's the reincarnation of King Piccolo. Quick,
I'm gonna go over here.
make him your friend at the end of the series.
Got it.
And maybe he'll teach your offspring.
Oh, my face!
And what was originally a plan for probably world domination, but then turned out to make him a nice guy in the end. Which was a
Oh, what
nice...
the crap? I'm just standing here because I thought I had key and I didn't. I think he interrupted me.
Yeah, I think he
Willing
did.
to bet you're pretty excited right now.
Now, Piccolo is a lot higher level than the other guys. Oh, that's right, I got a scouter, so I can actually look at him.
Hey, he's level 4.
You
You
see-
are level 5.
Yeah, and you see, he's level 4, and you can even see the skills he has, which is neat.
isn't
And the
bad.
numbers then are his HP, and I think his key.
Yeah, it's HP's the first one, Q's the second one.
And they don't tell you what his stamina is, because the AIs are cheating jerks and have infinite stamina.
Was one heck of a move.
Do they?
I don't know if they do, but I have seen them do crap that they should not be able to do.
Sometimes they have really weird builds for some of the characters. Like, they have, like, chunks and chunks of bars.
Yeah. One thing that you'll find out, or one thing you'll find out very quickly in this game, is the AIs are cheating jerks and do not give a crap about playing fair.
Yeah, ticket games, really.
Yeah. So, do not feel bad, and this is kind of what I'm doing with, like, charging up my key supers as fast as physically possible, is do not feel bad about cheesing them the crap back, because they will cheese the crap out of you.
What's that?
They
Where's
do
the
that.
power coming
They
from?
love to do that. You know what the worst part about it is? Is it really cheeses me off. Sorry, couldn't even get through the sentence without just going like, oh, jeez. Just...
Oh man, I wanted the ultimate
Was that
him.
Goku? Did Goku steal the win again?
I don't know. Man, I don't think I got anything for that either. Right?
Oh, you got an S
Okay, I
rank.
guess you can S rank ultimates.
Oh,
Leveled up.
well, I think you can only Z. It's
think
like
you can only Z
get a
rank.
Z rank if you get an ultimate. I don't think you can go without it. But other than that, don't forget the list. I'm
Yeah.
gonna show the list. And
So, couple things that happen is, for one, whenever you complete a main part of the story, an NPC will show up in town. Here, it's Raditz, and if you talk to him, he will actually unlock for you another one of the parallel quests. However, in order to unlock it proper, you have to do it and beat it through him first. Not ultimate finish, thank goodness.
yeah,
But you have to beat it through him first, and you have to do it solo, so no AI helpers. Some of these are not nice.
hey, look, it's a bargain sale, and it's got Super Saiyans in it.
The other thing I wanted to show off is you can actually get neat stuff from doing these parallel quests.
They actually, thankfully, show it on the other. You got like two sides. You can just flip over, and it'll show you what you get from them.
Yeah, you see here a assortment of, there's abilities at the bottom, after
You
image,
get energy shoot from it, but you already have it.
after image, solar flare, and energy shot, which over the course of getting the ultimate finish there, I got after image and solar flare.
Which is why they're grayed out.
Yeah. And then you also get clothing up top. The sunglasses, the Chi-Chi costume, which the Chi-Chi costume is her costume from the original World Tournament in Dragon Ball.
Yeah, the last one that
Yeah.
they participated in. They also get sometimes accessories and usually just mixing items, and then money and experience to help you level up and the stuff, the blah blah blah.
And honestly, if I grind anything, I'm probably going to grind this one because I want that Piccolo outfit. But you also get a little bit of story down below, which is kind of neat.
I
which
could probably just send it to you when we do the parallel quest.
Well, that'll be cool then. That way I don't have to grind forever and a half to get a dumb outfit.
Yeah.
But then you even get a little bit of plot down at the bottom, which is kind of neat, which is a distortion in history here. Oh, wow, a 3v3 world tournament is going on. Then we can go up here. It's drinks guidance. So nothing much. You don't even get anything for doing the tutorial again.
Well, it's a tutorial. It's
Yeah.
just showing you how it starts.
I like going into the tutorial to test out new abilities, just because you're given that empty spot right at the beginning. I don't have to search to find it or anything either, but there's that. And then whenever you beat one, you potentially unlock another one, which this time is Prepare for the Attack of Saiyans. And that one, I don't think we'll unlock any more after that, because you have to complete story before you unlock
And then Raditz
an
has
amount.
another one. You
And
need
then
to unlock.
Raditz has one
Yeah.
for us. So I think next time we'll be tackling Prepare for the Attack of Saiyans and Raditz's one. So, until next time, everyone.